Hey everyone, it's Average Joe PC, and today I'm going to show you how to convert your JPEG or PNG files into SVG format using Inkscape. SVGs are great for scaling images without losing quality, making them perfect for logos, icons, and other graphics. So if you ever wanted to turn a simple image into something more versatile for your plotter cutter, for vinyl decals, or other arts and crafts projects, stick around. We've got you covered. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make sure we have Inkscape installed. If you don't already have it, no worries, it's free. Just head over to Inkscape's official website, I'll leave a link for that down in the description box, and download the version that matches your operating system. Once it's downloaded, go ahead and install it like you would any other software. Once you've got Inkscape up and running, the next step is to open the image you want to convert. Click on File, then select Open from the drop-down menu. Now navigate to where your JPEG or PNG is stored. Select it and click Open. Your image should now be loaded into Inkscape. Now comes the fun part, converting your image into a vector. With your image selected, go to Path in the top menu, and then click Trace Bitmap. This will open up a new window where we can adjust some settings to get the best results. In this window, you'll see a few options. If your file only has one color, the one you'll likely use most is Brightness Cutoff. This is great for simple images like logos or icons. If your image has a single color, leave it on Single Scan. Otherwise, you might want to experiment with the Number of Scans option under Multicolor. For now, I'm going to use the Colors option to make sure I get all the colors in my image. Set the threshold to around 0.45. This works well for most images, but if you're converting a multicolor image to a single color, you might want to raise the threshold to get your entire image in there. And if you're doing a multicolor image, you may need to adjust the number of scans or colors Inkscape will give your SVG. But pay attention when adjusting this, as it may remove colors you want or add colors you don't need. Once you're happy with the settings, click Apply, and Inkscape will create a vector version of your image. You can close the Trace Bitmap window after this if you want. Alright, now that we've got our vector, we might need to do a little cleanup. Sometimes the traced image might have extra parts you don't need. To clean it up, go into the Layers tab and shut off all layers but one in the SVG group that was created, and look for the extra spots of that color. Now to delete those, the best way I've found is to use the Node tool and select the parts you don't want and delete them. If a whole layer is something you don't need, you can also just delete that layer. You can also adjust the nodes to smooth out any rough edges. To do this, click on the Node tool in the toolbar on the left side of the screen. Then, click any node to move it or delete it until your vector looks just right. Once your vector is looking good, it's time to save it as an SVG file. Go to File, then click on Save As. In the Save As type drop-down menu, select Inkscape SVG or Plain SVG, depending on your needs. Then just choose a location, give your file a name, and click Save. And there you have it. You've successfully converted a JPEG or PNG into an SVG using Inkscape. Now you can scale your image to any size without losing quality, which is super handy for all sorts of projects. If this video was helpful, give it a like and hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. If there's a video you'd like to see, leave a request in the comments and I'll do my best to get to it. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch link in the description box.